What's good, my friend? Let's have a chat. Come in close if we haven't met yet. My name is Ted, and I talk bass, some other stuff too, but mostly bass. You know, this seems to be the season where people in the creative community are getting their stolen. Now, I feel passionately about this. Here's why. I think that if you are working as a professional, and I mean semi-professional, all the way pro, whatever, your instrument, your laptop, your cameras, all of those things are tools of your trade. They cost a lot of money. But I see over and over and over again on Facebook and different places like that, Instagram, hey, look out for my gear. My gear got stolen. You know, I fell asleep. I went to a friend's house. I left my stuff in the car. You can't do that. My rule of thumb is if I can't go to a store and immediately buy it again, I don't leave it in my car, period. Especially not in New Orleans. Oh, there ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? But I learned about music insurance, insurance for creatives years ago in 2000, right after Hurricane Katrina, and I got on Music Pro Insurance. After that, this video is not sponsored in any way by Music Pro, but I swear by them. You can get whatever insurance you want. If you have homeowners or renters insurance, it may not cover you for something that happens on the gig. At the time, I was a renter, and I got on Music Pro because Music Pro is specifically for that. For instance, I had a head get damaged. I had an Aguilar DB750, which is an expensive head by itself. If you're a bass player, you know it's big, it's heavy, it's expensive. Nothing else sounds like it. But the deal is that it broke on the gig, right? It fell off of something, it broke, and I'm like, that was like $2,000 I was out of, right? I couldn't replace that, and so I filed a claim. Had a head like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't have it like that because there's a process I had to go through at the time. I had to get repaired and all that stuff. My laptop, my cameras, my gig bags are all on this insurance, right? And it cost me, maybe $250 a year. I mean, think about that, $250 a year, as opposed to you lose your stuff in some accident. Not even theft, but like a flood or something. Well, that's what we have around here. But, anything. And then you're just out. This thing that you saved for, that you paid for, that you bought on credit, however, you sacrificed for, being gone within the blink of an eye. Maybe Music Pro should send me a check, because I'm always talking about Music Pro Insurance. They are not sponsoring this video in any way. You get whatever insurance you want to get. But stop leaving your in the car. Period. There's no excuse for that, man. There's never an excuse for that, especially overnight. Don't do it. Don't do it. I made a video about this before. I feel that passionate about it. I had a homie back in the Bay, lost like a 64 jazz bass or something like that. Something that you wouldn't want to lose, right? And he posted it on Facebook, and I, my usual kind of eye roll, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And he told the story like he went to hang with a homie and left the bass in the car in North Oakland. Bass didn't get stolen. He gave the bass away. So of course I'm trying to be a little funny when telling this story, but I know my man heart sinks when he thinks about that bass. My heart sinks for him when I think about that bass being gone. But just imagine had he put that bass on, on insurance, right? The sentimental value can't be replaced. I have instruments that have massive sentimental value. If something happened to them, I can't get that back. However, not just like, dang, I gotta come out of pocket with that kind of bread again for that kind of instrument. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to preach at you. You do what you want to do, but I'm telling you right now, if you've got instruments, if you're traveling or whatever, if you are a creative, calling yourself a professional, you need to insure your instruments. If you are just a hobbyist, no shame in that whatsoever. But if you love your instruments, you need to insure them. So once again, this video is not in any way sponsored by Music Pro Insurance. I pay for my insurance. I pay the fee once a year. And I gladly do it because of the times that I've needed to do it, it's been right on the spot. Hey, I had needed to get something fixed with my MacBook. They emailed me a check. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you like content like this, check that video down there or that playlist down there. Up here is a video that YouTube thinks you'll like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button and all that stuff you know you want to. I'll catch you next one. Peace. 2 fingers.